Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making a tornado tower that you guys know. It's a famous building in Doha. So I'm just going to be creating a simple form. So by going to masking and site, then in place mask, okay, and using the circle tool. Now you can place as many levels as you want. I've only placed till level 12 by 4 meters of gaps. Create a circle on the level 0. Let's make it about 15 meters. Escape. Then select that circle and copy using the copy to clipboard command. Then paste it and align it to selected levels. I'm going to choose level 6 and level 12. Then select the middle one and shorten it down. Let's say about 10,000. Now select all three circles by pressing Ctrl and then create form. Now I get a similar shape from the building. Now all I gotta do is click the sides, press tab and select the sides of this shape until it turns like this, highlighting blue. You can select that, and if it doesn't, you can just press tab till it does. Then you can create this divide surface command and make a specific pattern on these surfaces. And by selecting the properties and dropping it down, you can select the type of pattern. For the building, I'll go with a rhomboid surface. Now, these shapes are a little too big for the scale. So let's do the U grid and the V grid number in the properties to be about 20 and 20. That looks like a fine scale, I think. Now, you need to attach a panel on these rhomboid patterns. To make that panel is very simple. All you need to do is go to the file, new, family, and select the family which says metric curtain panel pattern based. This one. Press open. And now you are in the family database. This is a project that is dedicated to that specific family that is going to be placed on the tower. So just click this blue type of a grid and change the shape from rectangle to rhomboid as we have selected a rhomboid shape. Now this is the panel that will be placed. First, you go and select the grid and go with the create form. Then let it be for this square and select the thickness of it to the thickness of a glass panel. So I'm going to be taking about 12 mm. Now this is a hypothetical. I know that it's not actually 12 mm, but let's just take that much for now. Then you can go and take a point element and click it right on the edge when it has a pink type of a star. You can place it on the edge. Then go to the set command and set your work plane along this face. If you're not getting this face of that point, press tab until you get this face, because this face is where now the circle that we draw is going to be drawn by, let's say, 120 mm is good. As you can see, it's been drawn on that axis. Now select the circle, select the reference planes by pressing Ctrl, then create form. So now you have this form. But let's say before doing that, I'll just quickly choose the material for my glass pane. Let me just select it. Yeah. And in the properties, I can just click a material by category. Let's select a glass material. I think this one is going to be, let's say, is this going to be visible? Yeah, that looks good. But it's not really a glass per se. Yeah, that looks good. Now, just select the circle that we draw and the reference planes and create form. Now select this form by pressing tab and clicking and going to the material to choose a steel type of a material, right? Or an aluminium, any kind of a material we have. I guess we're gonna have to access the material library right here. This one. Before that, all you need to do is create a new material, select that material, and then go to the material library, select a steel that you can find here, Okay, I'm gonna go with the galvanized steel. Okay, now I have this appearance on my default new material. I'll click apply and okay. Now it should be okay. It's not. Yeah, I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, it works. It works. Now the glass is not visible, I think. Okay, I'll just see what happens. Let's load it into project. I will overwrite the existing version. Yeah, I already made one. So yeah, I've loaded that into the project. Now I'm going to select my tower again, select the two faces, and select the family that I just made. It's this one, family one. I'm gonna wait till it loads in. It usually takes a few seconds, and if you are having any problems when it loads in, like some panels are placed weirdly or some things are happening, it's because your way of creating it, the pattern, it was too much for Revit to place it smoothly, and the elements were not actually in harmony. So this looks pretty good. I think it's a good type of a tornado tower example. Now, to create floors on this, you would first have to create levels that match it. Now, I've already created these levels. So what I'm going to do is just finish it. And then I'll select this face, this mask, go to the mask floors and select this, press shift, select all, and then click shift, then click, then and press OK. Now I have all of these floors along my tornado tower, but these are only single line floors. To actually place a floor on this, you can go into the architecture tab, the floor, and flow by face. Now select the floor that you want to place. I'm going to be placing, let's say I'll place this one. Now I can just drag select all the floors. I will only select the mask floors and I'm going to go with create floor. Now it looks weird because I have the mask option turned on. If I turn it off, now I have this smooth tornado type building and it looks pretty good, I think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you want to know how to detail it out more, and if you want to know anything else related to the components or the masking or anything, please comment down below. Thanks for watching the video. I'll be seeing you in the next one.